Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and in this video I want to find out if we really do need Xfinity special gateway, right? Their X-Fi gateways in order to really match the speeds that we are paying for. Here we have the Aorus SBG 8300, I want to say. Yep, right here. So SBG 8300, and I got the Xfinity X-Fi gateway. I'm about to swap it out. We already did speed tests on this one, and now we're going to compare it both Wi-Fi and wired and see if do we really need Xfinity special gateway in order to take care of the speeds, because this should be rated up to about 1.1 gigabit per second. But I wasn't getting that, especially when it comes to uploads. We were able to get close to that on downloads, but when it comes to uploads, we weren't able to get anywhere near that, whether Wi-Fi or wired. So let me hook up the Xfinity gateway that was provided to me, which looks like this, right? It is sleek, white, doesn't really match my build because, you know, I'm all blacked out with the Asus router and the Aorus modem, but you know, connect our coax, connect our power. We got 4 Ethernet ports, same thing on the Aorus SBG 8300, and very clean. Vents come through, or air comes in through the bottom, heat conducts or thermally escapes out the top, and that's it. So is this box that's going to take up more space on my desk now actually what's needed to get the rated speeds that I was supposed to be getting and for what I paid? Well, let's find out. Show you the test results before and after. So first, the wired tests. Now, this is on the main system that we're recording. You could see we got speed test, Google Speed, and Xfinity. And of course, Xfinity test always kind of like exaggerates itself because it's its own test. But anyways, you can see downloads 926, 40 up on speed test, 582 down, or 31.6 up on the Google test, which is connected to Charleston for some reason, but good ping time on all of these. And on the Xfinity test, around 907, 43 up. So good wired speeds for my modem and for my connectivity. Now, this modem should be able to do a little bit over 1.2, around 1.2 gigabits per second down. And then the ups obviously are going to be a little bit hampered to whatever your provider is. And even with the extra speeds that was already purchased at the time, it could not do above 40, maybe 43, 40 on speed test, 43 on Xfinity. But now, look at this. 2.2 gigabits per second down, 209 up. It did multiple Google speed tests. I had to, because you could see one is 521 while the other is 632. And then this upload speed is 272, which is what I'm paying for. 300 up, like 2.5 down. And then you could see on this one, it was only 50 megabits per second up, which is very disappointing. And then on Xfinity, of course, we got 2.2 basically megabits per second down and 334 megabits per second up, which is what we are paying for. So it's good to see that the Xfinity modem is good and will be able to handle the speeds that I'm paying for, right? Because you don't want equipment and then not handle the speeds. But now I'm going to show you the Wi-Fi speeds, which I was very impressed with. So now here are the Wi-Fi results before. So the previous modem, the Aorus modem, we had 377 down, 40 up, or 339 down, 20 up, or 358 down, 40 up, all around the same point. However, when we switch to Wi-Fi, and this is actually going, which I'm actually very impressed. This is actually going through my Asus router. So I tested through it. The wireless router is Wi-Fi 7 capable, 2.5 gig ports, very strong modem, or excuse me, router comparative to the modem. But the latest generation Xfinity modem seemed to be on par, because if we look at the results through the Asus modem, we got 488 down, 214 up, 410 down, 157 up, or 472, 179 up. But when we switch to the Xfinity modem, we get closer to, we're not hitting that gigabit speed on as far as the downloads. We're still 764 versus 263 down, or excuse me, up. And then the Google one is 476 down, 295 up, and then the Xfinity results is around 700 megabits per second down, almost 200 megabits per second up. That's on wireless. And what's funny is on my phone, I hit 1.2 gigabits per second down, and around 300 megabits per second up. So my smartphone is doing a lot better as well, connecting through the Xfinity modem. So in summary, yeah, your modem can provide the juice that your wireless router, which might have better coverage throughout your house, it can provide the speeds, the ups and the downs, as long as your plan and your main modem support it. But if you don't have a modem that supports it and you pay for the plan, you're going to wind up handicapping yourself. So now you're paying extra for these faster speeds, but your modem can't even keep up with it, which a lot of people do. So that's why I encourage them to be educated on the plan that they're getting and making sure the hardware supports the plan that they're even getting in the first place. Want to do this test for you? But in summary, yes, if you do not get this Xfinity modem, there is an alternative option that I'm going to bring up right now. So per Xfinity, that is going to be the Netgear CAX80 or the Aorus G36. These come with built-in Wi-Fi. You can see the download speeds is over 2 gigabits per second. Then they have other devices that get you the same download speeds, but they don't have built-in Wi-Fi. That does need to factor into your buying decision, along with the Aorus S33, which is the one that I like, as well as the Netgear CM205 OV or the Netgear CM2000. So again, factoring in, do I need Wi-Fi? I don't need Wi-Fi. I just need to get the speeds to my house so that way I can bridge it out with a good router, which again, this, any Wi-Fi 7 or even the later generation Wi-Fi 6 router should be able to handle, but these routers can be a bit expensive. Just looking at the Aorus G36, you're looking at $329 on Amazon, $259 refurbished at Target, $199 for the previous generation G34. So obviously that factors into your buying decision. A lot of people are just like, I'll just pay Xfinity a monthly, reoccurring charge on my bill and be fine with it. But not a lot of people want to do that. They just need to get good internet up and down to their household, and then to use a router. Ubiquiti is also another good one to then split it out throughout their household. So in summary, yeah, maybe make sure that your modem can support the speeds that you are paying for. The Xfinity modem that came here does seem to be refurbished. There's some scuffs and scars on it. It is sleek, doesn't match the aesthetics of my overall build, but doesn't matter. I'm getting the speeds I need, and then I'm using the Asus router to split that out and provide internet to all of my devices. So good up and download speeds. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. But do me a favor on the way out. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.